Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Factorio. So, you may notice probably immediately that the sound is different. I got my new microphone in. I'd been waiting on... The one I had was like malfunctioning like all the time. I'd had it for a few years. It was a Blue Yeti, but anyways, it had kind of reached its expiration date. So I had another one on order, and it finally came in. And it's a Rode microphone. It's a bit of an upgrade, so I think the sound is hopefully a bit better. I know it's a lot of like buzzing and background noise in the videos, at least on my end before, so hopefully a nice new upgrade there. And also our logistics research did just finish, so let's go ahead and get another research going. And, you know, I'm thinking that I really want concrete and stuff, but at the same time, I want to go ahead and get railways. Cargo wagon, locomotive, and straight rails. I'd like to go ahead and get this so we have it when we need it, because that's something I think that we need to start considering. So let's go ahead and research that. And then I did make a few changes here. These arms just weren't fast enough. I don't know why I put those there. I switched them to splitters. So splitter there. It splits the iron coming down here, sends some of it over here to create, transport belts? Yeah, and inserters. And then part of it goes over for making the circuits. And then over down here, I've got splitters that move the copper plates and the iron. This was where I was really struggling, because I didn't have enough gear production. And I did upgrade the amount of assembling machines. These aren't really getting plates at the moment, for the most part. I mean, there's one that's made its way around that's going to get picked up. I'll probably buy this one. But I just didn't have enough gear production to upkeep the labs. And I mean, this isn't even a whole lot of labs, so... which I know things will probably change and things will get changed. I know what I'm doing is not the most efficient and all that, but I'm having fun and I'm learning. So, anyways, another quick update. I have been playing a bit in my spare time. We made a server, so it's basically we can all like get random teleports to random places in the world, which has actually proven to be quite interesting because it spawns you way far out, and there's like. There's like worms we can't kill and stuff like right outside of our gates or a little ways out. It kind of like clears up some of the spawns around you, but and then I did turn off on our patron server. I did turn off the mob evolution and spreading and all that stuff because I heard that's bad on any kind of like server situation. But anyways, just a few of us have been playing together on that as well, which has been a bit of fun. I'm trying not to get ahead of where I'm at in the series, though, because I kind of want to learn it as I go with you guys and then kind of follow behind with the patron server. Anyways, I did set up you'll see the little triangle there, like stuff's attacking ever so often. I'm not seeing any damage. We have enough turrets. Nothing seems to be getting anywhere near the walls at the moment. Everything seems to be pretty good. I'm not seeing any damage on anything, so that's good. Over here, I did move the stone smelting because I didn't have coal going up there anymore, so it kind of just stopped. I did set up the stone smelting, so we've got steel furnaces right here that go all the way back, and then the stone can kind of go through here. At present, it's only using about 4 of these furnaces at a time. That's fine. Or actually probably less than that. There's only 2 running at the moment. These steel furnaces do smelt that stone pretty quick, so. But this is for, like, later on I'll have 20 when I have more resources coming in and stuff. Right now I just have 2 miners doing stone, which honestly it seems like it's enough for the time being, and then I'll scale it up later. But anyways, today we got our logistics research done. So we have access to fast transport belts, fast underground belts, fast splitters, which is all great. So we can start upgrading all the transport belts that we just put down. But luckily they do require transport belts, so I didn't really lose out on anything. I mean, it's just kind of like an upgrade. Right now I'm not going to worry about that. I think we have bigger fish to fry, so to speak. But we do now have access to railway, and we have access to the automobile research, right? Yeah. I think this is going to be the next thing I want to get, because it takes so long to run out through the desert to go anywhere to take out any of these nests with the automobile. And we can craft grenades now, which is good. And one thing I was wanting to look at, the military science pack takes gun turrets, grenades, and piercing round magazines. And that makes, it looks like 2 military science packs. I think we do need to get that because we're going to start using that here soon. I noticed that, like right here, for example, the laser turret shooting speed and laser turrets and stuff like that, we're going to start needing those military science packs. So what I would like to do is I would like to, I think right up here, because like this automation goes to here and then the resource highway, so to speak, goes up this way. But over here I'd like to have a little bit more automation, and I think we're going to have some of our military automation over here. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So the military research pack, the piercing rounds require steel and copper, and then the firearm magazines, which require just iron plates. And then we're also going to need grenades, which take coal and iron plates. And then we're also going to need gun turrets, which take iron plates, copper plates, and gears. Ooh, do I want to do that here or... Well, I'll tell you what, before we get into all of that, I think what I want to do first is I want to go ahead and bring up some of these things into the next segment of the base. I do believe. So let's go ahead and let me grab a bit of this stone. And let me go ahead and order a bunch of stone walls for starters. And then in addition, I'm going to want to get, let's see, the resource highway is going to run right up through here. I'm going to go ahead and just bring it up, and I'm going to add a couple layers like, let's see, the edge is going to be right in there. That's fine. I'm going to do it right there and right there is kind of what I'm thinking. And we're just going to bring this up and bring this up. And I'm going to bring this up. And I'm going to bring this up. And I'm going to have turrets right there. Which I will have a gate that comes up right in here alongside it. But I'm still going to have turrets that run up alongside. We're going to have more turrets than what we actually need. But that's okay. I like kind of like the militarized look that we've got going on. Okay, and then what I want to do is I want to go ahead and bring up some of these resources. I'm going to start with the inserters and the transport belts, because I tend to be out of transport belts. And let's see, if we brought this straight up, I'm going to bring this over and then bring it up like that. And I think for right now, we're going to go ahead and just bring this under the ground like that. Like a lot of this stuff right in here is going to change. And we're going to go ahead and just bring this up like that. Okay, and then science packs will be next to it. The red and the greens are going to come up alongside it right there and run up. And then, okay, we just finished our railway research, and it gave me a tutorial that I need to watch. I will check that out. I bet it's going to have a little bit of stuff involved. Let me go ahead and start up another research, the automobilism research. So that way we can get a car. And right here, I've started bringing these over, like stones come over, steels come over, irons come over. What I want to do is I want to get copper back over with these resources. I kind of want to split these things up a little bit as they come out. So what we're going to do is just do that. And then let me get a underground belt. Let's see, actually, let me bring it up a little bit more. Let me bring this one over. Because basically what I'm trying to do right now is just get all the component parts together and not have the iron and stuff mixed in. So we can kind of route this independently of that. So if we did like that, brought it up right there. There we go. And then we can bring this over to these ones. Okay. There we go. And these are actually probably going to end up coming over to the far left side here. And then we'll have like the other stuff. Because I want to keep these four together. These four I think will be the most important as far as further stuff. Because they go like everywhere, I guess. I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it right now. We'll see how it goes. But okay, so, and this part right here is currently open to attack. So I need to deal with that. But it seems like most of my attacks are in the south, as you can tell. So I want to go deal with some of those threats, because it's like these two spots, that, probably, that. Yeah, that looks to be being affected at the moment. And in the north, oh, look at that. It's like hanging out right in the middle of the pollution. Yeah, we might be getting attacked from the north here soon. That's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have our first section of like mass storage, I guess. Which this is something that I think is probably going to get expanded a lot as time goes on. But I think right in here I'm probably going to end up opening some of this up. That's why I'm kind of bringing this up just a little ways. Because I think I want to have sections of it open so I can bring things out. And long term they're just going to go up underneath the defense walls. So, and then go wherever, you know, they need to go. It's one of those things that makes sense in my head. So hopefully it'll all come together as time goes on. And I should probably go ahead and pull these up. And for right now, I'm going to set them up like right in here. And I'm going to give them a bit of ammo. So they can shoot things. So that way my stuff doesn't get destroyed, hopefully. There we go. Because I have a feeling... Oh, look. Here they come. They're dead long before they reach the walls. That was like, I don't know, a pack of like 8 or something like that. And I need to get these automated again, but we will. Okay, and then we'll have the science packs are going to come up along this side. That conveyor. So I'm going to put that there so I don't forget about those. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and bring this up a little ways. To like right in there. Let's say this will be... And I'm sure this is going to change a bit as time goes on. This is just kind of in my head. And we're going to see how it turns out long term. But let me go ahead and grab some basic materials. And I need to see what all I've got in this chest down here, because I can't remember for the life of me what all's down here. It looks like mainly just coal and copper and stuff. These need to get smelted. I'll take that. Okay. That was, of course, from last episode. And basically what I want is just automatic storage that we're going to expand on as time goes on, and make it bigger and better. But for now, I want it to be little 3x3 sections here. I think that'll be enough. I don't know for sure, but I think it'll be enough. Okay, and then we'll do another... See, 3x3 section here. We'll have a 3x3 right in here. 3x3. 3x3. I'm going to have to build walls around all of this. And let me go ahead and order some more transport belts. I'm just going to bring this up. And basically what I want to do is I want to curve it to here. For now. I don't know if this will be good or not, but it's going to let me store stuff for the time being. That's the most important thing. Okay, and then we're going to have filtered... well, actually, I didn't think about it. I'm going to need... Actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let me bring this back a little bit. We're going to have this curve over like that. And then it's going to run up... well, really just run up to like right here for now. Right there. We're going to set a filtered inserter right there. Filtered inserter right there. Bring it up one more here. And then in this one, we're going to say that you do... transport belts. You do... inserters. And we'll go ahead and put a chest there, chest there. My idea is I can have other inserters that kind of cycle it around. So altogether we'll have like, I don't know, maybe like 4 chests in here. I think that would be alright. If I need more storage later on, I can expand on it. And then I'm going to have to bring some power up. And honestly, I need to make some more gun turrets. But I need... Iron gears. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to order some of those. I'm going to order some stone walls. And let's see, we've got power right here. And this is actually going to come up. And for right now, I'm just going to run it up, you know, however works. And we'll just do like this. It'll get fine-tuned a little bit. Actually, I'll probably end up running it like there, something to that effect. But anyways, it's going to insert the stuff into the chests. Okay, so we're going to start getting transport belts. We're going to start getting inserters. For right now, I'm going to limit the inserters that come in to like there. The transport belts, I'm going to limit it to, say, right there. That should be plenty to have on hand for right this second. Okay, so that stuff's coming up. And then I'm going to do the same thing here with the science packs. I'm not going to bring up just yet because my science labs are right there. I actually need to put these guns down just to defend this area for right now until I get it walled in and protected. So we're just going to do like one right there. And then one setting like right there. Okay, that should be good for the time being. Okay, and we actually have transport belts now. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Now I can start actually bringing some of this stuff up. And then this is going to run right up alongside to there. And of course that's going to have our science packs in it. And then we're going to have... Let's see. I need to go ahead and do the metals, I think. And these aren't going to stop at the chests. They're going to get sent off as well. But for right now, I just need them to go to the chests. That way I have this stuff on hand. Because I'm struggling from not having access to this stuff and I'm having to go to the conveyors every time I want something. And it's actually kind of a nuisance in truth. I actually like the way these kind of curve like that. To be perfectly honest. I do quite like it. So I'm going to curve these like... Okay, so materials are going up now. There we go. And then I'm just going to have to bring these up further. Because I'd kind of like more of like a central hub. Like the automation comes in. All this stuff comes down this big resource highway. And of course you're not going to be able to walk through this. This is going to be resources basically that come up. And then I'm going to have lighting that runs up through the middle. You know, lighting and, you know, maybe... I don't know if I'll bring power cables up. Because I've got these that run up the sides. Where the turrets are, I think that would be good. And then I'll have, what I'll probably end up having is, from here, maybe stuff gets sent out. Okay, so for these, what I'm planning on doing for these, like, main resources that are coming in, is we're actually going to have these do like that. And they'll go off behind that. And then, you know, steel comes up, it goes over. I'm assuming steel is like a major resource. And then I'm also going to have to add coal into this. Because I am going to need coal coming up here. And we'll do something like this. Actually, I've got steel chests now. I guess I should be making those. Yeah, we're going to make them, whatever. Okay, so chest there, there, and there. And then I'm going to have like a main walkway later on. I'll have these go underground. And then that way you can kind of walk down here and access it or whatever. And kind of clean this up. But for right now, I want it here. More than anything, you know. That's what I want at the moment. Okay, and then for these, we're going to have, I guess, fast inserters. And you know what? I messed up. I need to actually bring this up and around like that. Okay, so something like that. And then we'll have fast inserters in these. And then we'll bring this power down like that. And I may eventually do something kind of similar with this. I don't know. We'll see. And our research did get finished. Let's go ahead and order electric energy distribution 1. Because that's got our medium electric poles and big electric poles. I guess I really want to get solars and concrete. I just don't have the time yet. There's other things that are kind of like higher up on my priority list at the moment, I think. I keep seeing monsters like take off running. Okay, so we got our inserters running. That's great. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a couple of these. And I need to get some ammo, actually. I need to get the ammo re-automated and being like transferred around, but I'm gonna have to build the walls around all of this, and I've got to kind of decide what size I want these walls to go. Okay, for right now I'm gonna limit these to like right in there, I think, for all of these except for stone. I'm gonna leave stone just unlimited. It can just dump all the stone into here for the time being. Okay, I just got an achievement. I wasn't recording and I missed it. If we look right here, I got Iron Throne. Produce 20,000 iron plates per hour. Did get that. So that's cool, I guess. Right now iron is kind of, you can see it's kind of like split off because it's just going so many places. Like it's making steel. I need to increase the number of miners that we have pretty soon because I just moved a bunch of them because some of them weren't producing, but it's going through steel at the moment. So this is going to back up before too long though. And then the steel will kind of back up. That's fine. It all just kind of stems from just needing more iron production at the moment. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and build some walls here. Now that we've got our stone coming up. And just kind of get a wall around this. This is probably going to change. I mean, right now, the thing is I'm building this. I don't exactly know, what all we're going to have access to, you know, as time goes on kind of a thing. So this will expand. I know this isn't big enough. I know it's not, but that's okay. And honestly, it's kind of the same way with like sorting stuff. Like this stuff's not really sorted a whole lot compared to what all I'm sure is in the game. But we'll sort it as, you know, as new things come up and stuff is kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, and really quickly, before we do end out the episode, I'm kind of waiting right now for all the steel to back up because we did actually go through a lot of steel to fill that chest, or at least a lot right now, and it's expensive for us right now. After that has ran, I've actually thought we might just do like 10 steel per 20. I mean, really, I shouldn't even do that. I should do like maybe bring the iron up. Maybe end up pushing the steel out and making more iron smelting. Because what I've got here, I mean, even if all these are running at max speed, it's not even going to be able to run this room. Much less two of these rooms. So I think I kind of overdid it on the steel production. I think what I have, and then maybe set up one more, maybe two more setups, and then just fill everything out with iron, and maybe push the steel out to here. I think that'll be better. I wasn't even thinking, because these take 10 iron plates per. Of course, I think these, the cook time is a bit faster on the iron plates. That's 3.5 seconds to 35 seconds. Well, actually, yeah. These, if all these are running, that actually works out perfect. I'm sure that's intended. So, technically, one steel furnace, if it was running 100% uptime, could upkeep one steel production. But I think maybe one room per one segment, because there's 20 in here. I think that'll be good. I don't need a blast furnace or a steel production for every iron production. But anyways, as you can tell right down here, I've got just hordes of things coming up here. And I want to deal with that. I do, in fact. So what we're going to do, let's sit down. I crafted up an assembling machine 2. And we're just going to sit here for right now. We are going to have to automate this before too long, but I want to make engine units. And I want to make 8 of these in total. And to do that, we're also going to need, is it just 1 pipe per? 2 pipes per, okay. Because I've got biters attacking like all over at the moment. So I want to get, those are going to be nice, modules. Those are going to be very, very nice. I have a feeling. But anyways, we need to get ourselves 8 engines. And I want to make a car. One of these right here. And the engines, that's the only way to make them, it seems like. Is they have to be made, because you can see it says made in, those assembling things. You guys probably already know. I think I'm like one of the only people in the world that's never played Factorio, but like up until now. And I've still got to bring up the rest of these materials, but I'm just going to do it kind of the same way as what we've got over here. I'm just kind of letting things build back up because we did eat through a lot of resources. Steel's backing up pretty quick though, to be fair. And then research will get back underway and iron will start moving again. Because I'm using most of my iron at the moment is making steel until it gets back up, which isn't really ideal. It doesn't need to be that way, but you know, I'm going to cut down on my iron to steel ratio by increasing the amount of iron smelting that I have. But I need to let this stuff build up. I need to let iron build up. And all this stuff back up. You can see I've got turrets around most of this. I need to make a few more turrets. This one needs to get moved. And then bring up turrets right there, right there, right there. And basically I've just got the ammo so it kind of just goes around like that. And just kind of wraps around. So we need to get that automated again. We will next episode. But I also want to get piercing rounds automated as well. Which when we do, that's going to be a lot of our steel going there to make piercing rounds. So, okay, there's our 8 engines. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a car, and I want to go out hunting. Okay, we got ourselves a car. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the car out. I'm going to put it right there. And of course, we're being attacked somewhere. We're going to go ahead and put some bullets into this. We're going to toss in, I need some fuel. We'll run up here and get some fuel real quick. Make sure I got plenty on me. Okay. And I would like to stock this thing up. It's got an inventory. I would like to stock it up with like fuel and bullets. Vehicle machine gun. I'm assuming it's about the same as... Well, it depends on the ammo. So that'll be fine for now. I'd like to get piercing rounds in this, but... Okay, so we use WASD to drive it. And where do we want to go first? We've got... Well, we got a few nests. Okay, let's head off in this direction. Because there's one not too far to the south of us. And my southern side is getting hit pretty hard. So... Okay, what do we got here? Small worms, small biters, medium biters. And from what I understand, we can hit like trees and stuff. Oh no! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Those biters are terrible. Okay, can I, let me order... I can't tell where anything's at. Let me repair this. I feel like I need to scout the place for all these rocks, because like the desert is like filled with rocks. From what I understand, you can hit trees and actually like knock them down. Yeah, like I just knocked one down right there on accident. Oh man. I'm trying to take out the worms. Is where I'm like really wanting to focus my fire at the moment. Let me make one more pass here and get this worm. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. There's a lot of biters coming. Okay, you guys gonna like lose interest anytime now? Anytime now. There we go. Okay. Things like low health here. Yeah, if the biters are getting stronger, it's going to be really tough to just take them out with a machine gun on foot. I think I need to make some grenades. Those would probably help a lot. But I also feel like just making circles around the biter nests to clear them out might be a good idea too. Because it actually seems to be doing alright. Oh yeah, I'm about to take these out. There's one. Okay, I'm going to back off. Oh, those worms, though, they deal some damage. And I don't want to destroy my car. Like, I think if I pull it up right here, I should be good. Like, there's biters all over, but most of them have, it's mostly stragglers at this point. Okay. I want to kill that worm. There we go. So now I just have to worry about the biters. And I'm just going to make a circle around. The worms, I think, are the worst thing. But I know Tyler, when we were on the patron server the other day, mentioned something about, I think it was Tyler that mentioned about behemoth biters. Which sounds great. I love it. I just keep hitting everything. Oh, this one doesn't have a lot of worms. But let me kill that biter. Okay, this one doesn't have a whole lot of worms, but it also, I can't move around it. Oh, I love the gun on this thing. These are all the ones from the old nest. Like, they're still after me. And I see like a big, on the map, I see like a pack of, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna quit wasting bullets on them. I'm gonna try to go for the nest. Whoa! They spit at me. Oh man, I need to get out of here. Okay. Let's go. Let's get back to safety. I know there's a bunch of biters. Oh, I thought there was a bunch of biters over here. Maybe they despawn after a little while? I'm not sure. I keep doing that. I bail out of my car while it's moving. But yeah, so from what I understand, you can just like ram biters with this and kill them if they're not like super big or something. Like I just did right there. Ah! I can ram the nest with it. It actually does pretty decent damage to him. Ah! Okay. Yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of it, sort of. It gives me the mobility that I need when I'm taking out these spiders' nests, because they catch up to me fast. Like, they really do. There's like, there's a nest there, a nest there, a nest... Oh, there's nests all over the place. Oh, there's actually a nest right... Whoops. My car doesn't like rocks. It doesn't like to hit rocks. There's a nest right over here. Oh, those are the ones I don't like. Man, they take a lot of shots. Ah. Okay. There's a city right there. I don't want any part of. This one doesn't seem to be spawning any of the larger biters. So I'm going to go ahead and take out... Oh, I spoke too soon. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wrecked my car right there. Okay. Well, so much for that. I was like, I want to try to ram all these worms. I did kill one, though. And I did take out one of the nests. So I'll be back with another car. But we did get a few nests taken out before I lost it. So I noticed later on there's like tank research and stuff. That would be kind of fun to get a tank. But that is going to be nice for like scouting and exploring the map and stuff like that. I think I need to take down my radars because they don't really seem to be picking up any new areas. I think there's like a limit to how far they can scan. So I think I'm going to take those down. It looks like we are being attacked. 2 objects are being destroyed. Maybe they're retaliating for what I just did. Yeah, it looks like they spit on my turret and looked at my gate. Okay, well, anyways. Oh, there's a bit more iron coming down here. Quite a bit more. At least it's like... at least we're making progress. See, only half of it's running right now, because the other half's on this side of the conveyor, so... And this is almost backed up, and then the furnaces will have to back up, and then we'll be set on steel again. So, but I think we actually have to start researching engines, because if I recall the... no, for that it's gun turret. I think it's, science... The next science pack, I think. I think it's this one. Yeah. Once we get advanced electronics, which is after plastics, and oil processing. Then we get science pack 3s, which takes advanced circuits, engine units, and electric mining drills. Those are plastic, copper, and electronic circuits. Sounds good. So... anyways, I think it's about wrapping up point for this episode. Next episode, we need to get the ammo automated again. Because realistically, I don't have a whole lot of ammo coming around this. I mean, I've got a little bit. You can see kind of coming around right here, right now. There's actually quite a bit still on the conveyors. But we do need to get that automated and maybe armor-piercing rounds. I think armor-piercing rounds would be a bit more effective against those larger biters. Because they do have defense. And we're starting to get to biters that we can't just, like... blast down without even like any kind of effort. We will work on some of that stuff, automating some of that stuff next episode. And we did unlock like trains and things like that, so we might, I don't know, I've still got a lot of iron here that needs to get mined, so I'm not going to push outside the walls just yet. But I do think before too long we're going to take this spot and start mining coal, iron, copper over here. And then sending it via train to this area and actually get that stuff sorted. But I want to get all this stuff mined up that's over here. These aren't huge deposits, so... I mean, they're not too big anyways. There's actually not even a whole lot of coal left over here. So I am going to have to push out for coal before too long. I don't know if we might possibly go ahead and start setting up a locomotive, because I mean coal's going to be running low soon, and that is something that we're going to have to I mean, I've still got a bit of coal here, but I don't know, I wouldn't mind going ahead and setting up an outpost that mines coal and other stuff maybe. But anyways, I'm going to end out this episode here. Between episodes I may expand on our iron production a little bit, because I feel like we could use it, especially if we start automating piercing rounds next episode. I don't know. I mean, I've got all this iron in my way. That's the worst thing, is I don't want to like leave any of this iron. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out, and I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe. I'll see you guys then.